Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today we're going to be playing some Timber and Stone Islay Season 3. Last session we created ourselves this beautiful looking blacksmith right here. As you can probably tell by the enthusiasm currently resonating from my voice, I'm quite happy with what we've done right here. Well, kind of. I feel like right now the blacksmith is sort of in a difficult place. Mostly because it looks like it's half a blacksmith hooked up to a normal building. Now, traditionally, that's what blacksmith was, right? I mean, we've got the stone at the bottom layer right here. We want to prevent fire hazards, okay? We are positive in our fire safety reinforcement programs, okay? We're fine here. Fire extinguishers are somewhere. We'll find them. They're probably under the sofa or something. We're all good there. Okay, don't worry about that. And also, we have the second floor, which is usually wooden or of a different material than the first floor, which is, like I just said, traditionally stone. And then we have the forge bit right here with the actual forge, which is quite nice. We do have a sort of a furnace right here, well, a fireplace. It doesn't actually do anything in-game. It's there for aesthetic reasons. I wanted to have a chimney with the forge, but it also does have the anvil and the actual forge. So the blacksmith can still do stuff. It is also fully kitted with the latest and greatest equipment for all the comfort of the blacksmith that will be living here. I don't think we have anything in the bottom layer. We need to make sure we've got some storage crates set up. In fact, we might want to do that right now. If we go to our objects right here, this is where I forget where everything is. Storage. There we are. We'll go to tools first. We'll make sure we got a tool chest. What on the outside? I think that's a tool chest, or it could be an armor chest. Okay, that's an armor chest. It's fine. We need the tool chest inside anyway. It doesn't really matter which direction it's going, but I really wish, I really wish the game would tell me. We also need to have a food-related item right here. Probably a food barrel. Yeah, I think I'm fine with food barrel. Anything else? Got wheat. We don't necessarily need stone. I prefer there to not be stone. We do have metal, though. And I think I like the idea of having a metal stack, sort of. Oh, you know what? A metal stack hanging around here would probably be a good idea. Oh, where, though? We can have them sort of hanging around right here. I like the idea of that. Although it does sort of get rid of a little bit of room for the anvil to be used. Actually, no, it doesn't. So it can only be used on 4 sides anyway. So I guess we're fine. It just means they can't, you know, walk around it if someone's working here. I know they can because it's 2 blocks across. We're all good. Okay. Logistically, we are all good. We're also going to have one on the inside. I think just because I want to sort of fill in what's going on right here. We're also putting a carpenter's table just to make sure maybe you can do a little bit of tinkering. That's the word I was looking for right there. Let's go to wood. Actually, is it wood? No, it's not wood. We're going to workshop right here. Let's see. Yeah, artisans. That's one we want. Looks good as well. So we'll have that in there. I guess for now, we don't necessarily need anything else. Someone commented saying they prefer, or they don't really like the look of the scaffolding as stairs. I mean, it's not amazing, but I think it's the best thing we can really make as a stairway anyway, without it just sort of being like a weird building attachment. Because right now, its primary use is to let people get up anyway. So we've already got that in the bag. And secondly, it looks like there's a banister, and it kind of a banister with the way the scaffolding morphs with other textures, which I quite like. It doesn't always work, as you can see, but I feel like it's better than anything else we can really use in the land of Islay or Timber and Stone in general, really. There you go. I'm quite happy with the blacksmiths, though, and I feel like I'm going to keep it. I do apologise for those that had any other quarrels with the final design of the blacksmiths. Not all of the parts were uploaded or have been uploaded from the point of recording, so I'll probably have to get back to you in the next 3 episodes. I do apologise about that. However, we have very important things to do today. We're not going to do anything insane. In fact, Crazy Pug suggested that I might want to get an inn done because I'm the innkeeper. Makes sense, right? Flawless logic. However, the inn's very special to me. Okay, I am the innkeeper, and I've got to make sure the inn is pretty much fine-tuned in the same way that this castle was, being that I'm probably going to have to create it in Minecraft, block by block, to make sure it's a 1-by-1 scale that works. Even though I did that with the castle, and it didn't exactly turn out the same 1-by-1, but roughly we got the image there. And I want to do the same thing with the inn. I also need to make sure I know where I want it to go. There's so many places for it. At the moment, Merv is like really leery right now. I said inn, he was like, where you want to go? What, we're going to make the inn now, finally? Nope, not yet. Not yet. So yes, we have to make sure it's on some place that is not going diagonally, because we want to make sure it's The roofing doesn't necessarily work very well if it's going in a diagonal direction. It looks weird, in my opinion. At least they need to make sure they morph. Well, start that again. They need to make sure they have some sort of morphing done with the roofs later on. But I don't think it's really possible. I don't really know enough about the game engine for that fact. Oh, there's a goblin marauder right here. Really? We have one guard. What the fuck? This is a joke, right? Like the one time we have one guard stationed. Do we not have them anywhere else? No, we've got one guard there. One is just sort of walking back to base, and one that's sleeping, and the archer's just sitting around. Why are you sitting around? All right, I got you to train. You're level 11 now, I suppose. So you can go stand at guard position. This is horrible. This is like the first time I've ever seen this happen. The first time we actually get attacked as well. Well, I guess clearly not. There's a bunch of bodies around here. So Stuart, can you kill this guy by yourself? He's got pretty good armor. I think he might actually stand a decent enough chance. Where are the other goblins? Do we have anything? Oh, yep, we have a giant goblin invasion. Come over here. Let's make sure we're in fixed RTS mode right here. I was going to announce what I was doing, but now I've been distracted by the foes of our land. There's so many corpses hanging around. It's probably going to cause a stink. I think there's some wolves up here as well. Yep, there are a load of wolves. Hopefully our farmers don't go in some sort of weird vault revolution. That'll be fantastic. Right, so for now, I want to get rid of these corpses. It's very messy. I mean, it is sort of, they're like trophies right there. You know, proof of combat that's happened. But I'm sure archaeologists will come here years in will come here years in the future, many centuries in the future, and be like, there was a battle here. You can tell by this leaf, which is slightly cracked. Fantastic. And they'll bring it to a museum, and all will be good. This guy's in water. Okay, they'll still find the spiders, but I have to get them out of the water first, which for some reason, the gods of this land, I have to imagine, were some sort of weird entity. Godlike, maybe. No! Obviously, Samuel wants to get a piece of the action. There we are. Not that... I mean, that was easy. Beautiful. Apparently, Samuel, crazy mother trucker, who's currently a builder. So you're level 18 builder. What's your infantry? Level 3. I'm just saying. If we need a new person, then again, loads of people have requested to be a soldier, so that's probably not going to end up being the case. There you go. Samuel. No, not Samuel. Stuart. Well, and Samuel as well. Stuart and Samuel. Both the SS's. Anyway, let's keep going. We're probably just going to send Stuart to go kill these guys. Ah, no, then again. We'll get Carl right here. Carl White, who I imagine has been sitting around for ages now that I think about it. I can't really remember. You better not. What's he trying to do? He's trying to do something. Should we... Let's pause for now. I want to make sure I can see the range. Oh, is that not a thing anymore? Seek, charge, target enemies. Yep. Operate siege weapon. Oh, okay then. I wanted to see their range, but I guess that's not a thing anymore. Alright, can you shoot them from there? Carl, I think you're going to die. I mean, you've got decent armor on, but they usually take quite a lot of damage. You see that stick, Duke? Oh, why does it take you so long to charge up a shot? Wait, are you out of arrows? Or are you just running away in general? I mean, it's fine. We'll get Samuel to do it. You're out of arrows, aren't you? You've got loads of arrows. Where are you going? Fine, get Samuel to do it. I think that guy just got shot by his friend right there. That was fantastic. It looks like, though, Samuel's getting pumped full of, well, not lead, but iron. Quite a bit of damage, actually. A goblin marauder's been spotted near Finette. No, Finette. Go and attack him, Finette. For some reason, I thought Finette was a farmer then, but that is not the case. Stuart took a lot of damage from an archer right there. It was a little bit weird. Then again, it did take 2 of them out, which I suppose is fine. Carl right here has just arrived from his feasting, apparently. Let's see if we can actually get some of these shots off. He can't shoot moving targets, apparently. Oh, no, there we can. 36 damage, that's not bad. I mean, I think I would still prefer an infantry. But then again, range combat gives a bit of a bonus. That guy takes a lot of damage, apparently. Let's move Finette and Carl up. Where's your archer? Where's your bow gone? Now you're tied. Oh, Carl. That's too bad. Get back in the house, Carl. Right, anyway. There's 2 goblins right here. Finesse should be able to deal with them, but her armor's legendary for being of lesser greatness, which is a way of saying it's really bad. Basically, yes. So we're going to move up right here, across our very old road. This is how long... This is our normal road. Yeah. It's just never not been used by merchants in ages. Right, so Finette... My god, of course they're all archers. Finette, you better kill him. Finette, you got super lucky there with that guy when that guy missed. Right. So many archers to deal with. Let's make sure to not do that again. The problem we're having right now is we're making them charge into battle by themselves. Not only that, but for some reason you're carrying light armor. Why are you carrying light armor? I guess I told you to carry light stuff. I'd rather you not carry the light helm, because you got a heavy one anyway. Or the light chest, because you got a heavy one anyway. The light boots, well, I'd rather you not carry 2. I mean, I'm not sure why you're carrying 2, but there you go, I suppose. So, Stuart and Finette right now. Scary low on health. I don't like that. To the point where I think I'd rather just ask Finette to hang out for a little while, since I think, yeah, there's still wolves over there. That one is still alive. Those 2 are still alive. Oh, no, those 2 are dead. Fantastic. Now, let's get rid of these goblins. We'll get to the building in a second. There's 2 fires right over there. There weren't very many goblins. I feel like there was probably some... Yeah, we got that marauder over there. He's been there for a long time. And that's a dead archer. Okay. That's another one. Okay, I guess it's not really too bad. The wolves did spawn, but they don't usually spawn in packs like that. And there's 2 goblins right here. They're the ones that the Stuart killed. That the Stuart killed. Okay, not just Stuart. The Stuart killed. Who's sleeping right now? Is it Usk? Farkas? I'm about to sneeze. Oh, he's nearly level 19. That's fantastic. And Usk right there. You're not tired anymore, Usk. Get on your feet. My god, man. Carl right there is like, oh, I had such a long day. I fired 1 shot. Wow, 3. Yeah, I guess I'm really lowering his value right there. Do apologize, Carl. Horrible human being that I am. Right. We should double check to see if we got anyone new. The annoying thing is that it's just happened again. For some reason, I keep clicking on... Well, for some reason, my name list is always in the background of the other thing I've got, which basically reminds me to name people. I need it now, because I keep forgetting things. But yeah, it always slightly covers up the names, which is very annoying. So I have to make sure to go out and back in to change it. I don't think there is anyone, actually. Midget Man, a new addition engineer right now. Someone said that Jared is level 9 engineer. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. It's fairly hard to miss. But yeah, I'm fully aware of that, but Midget Man wanted to be an engineer, and I don't mind having 2, okay? What if Jared dies? What if Midget Man dies? We have a backup. Beautiful. Yeah, it looks like we're all good. Yeah, Wade Dryden's normal. He's normal. Don't worry about him. Right. So we do have all these wolves to deal with, but I feel like eventually they're just gonna go round and try and attack us. Like, we've got those guys, but I'm not really worried about it too much. We can chop down this wood, however. All these trees. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Dig mine. No, not dig mine. Remove trees. Oh. Chop mature. Yeah. For some reason, I forgot what I was doing then. It was very strange. We still need to move all these guys, but I don't really see the reason of doing it just yet. I mean, there's not really enough space for housing. These guys are chilling out, though, which is very nice to see. They're safe in here at the same time, which is fantastic. Colby, you're just hanging out. I mean, that's great, I suppose. How many miners do we have? That's a good point. Because we can't really use them to their full extent because of those wolves. They're hanging around near our mine. We have 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. It would be nice to have a little number next to that, just so you know how many you have. Anyway, I think that's fine. Now, it looks like Midget Man is fully capable of creating these training dummies now. We need to make sure that we got the level 3 thing. God, I'm trying to select you, madman. Why do you run? What the? Okay, there we go. Make sure to train under level 3. I'm really about to sneeze. It's annoying me. I want to sneeze. I love sneezing. Oh, it's like a mini orgasm. There we go. Ah, my eye. Mo was like foul. Dirty. Fantastic. Right, so we have these 2 areas right here allocated last episode as housing. And I think we're just going to end up doing that. I like the idea of making a few extra buildings around these special structures as we have done with our masons right here, just to sort of make it appear a lot more unique. Like, the masons looked kind of weird before, but now that it's got a few buildings near it, I'm starting to actually see it fully come into fruition right there. Also, someone said that I should move this monument into the middle to make like a little square. I kind of like the idea of that. So I think we're going to do it. Alright, let's see. I think I'm getting ill. I feel nasally. My sinuses. Anyway. Where the hell is it? Furniture? Oh, no, it'd be decor. Okay, statue. So right in the middle to make like a weird square. Let's see. I always say weird square. I don't know why it's... What's weird about it? There we go. Maybe it's a little bit intrusive. I think the fact that it's facing in that direction is bad. So I think if we change it so it's not facing the house and instead just sort of roughly there, I think that would be a lot better. Or maybe facing the castle, but then it will mostly be facing the stonemasons. So I think I'm fine with that. It's actually facing the stonemasons now. But as long as you see it when you're going up the road, then I am fine with that. Seems to be covering it nicely. We'll see how I feel about it right now. I don't know. It seems intrusive. I mean, I don't know. It's quite eccentric, sure. Strange, really, is what I'm trying to say. Yes. Okay, so I'm kind of worried about this house. I'm not sure how it's really going to work because it's not really connected to the town center, and this isn't really much space for another house. I mean, it might work. It's a good point, actually. Where's our black... we have to make sure we have sort of a rough idea of where our inn's going to go. I like the idea of it being near the entrance, sort of right here, so that people traditionally just hang out on the inn all the time. But then again, having it in the town centre makes sense. Makes sense to... Sense-ter? Sure, why not? I don't really know. Because if I do move this down and make a house here, then it sort of gets rid of my chance of making the inn at this corner, which would be my second option. You know, make it here, or make it at this corner, or if I really feel like I don't know where to put it, then I'll probably like have it sort of weirdly around here, which I don't think is going to make sense, to be honest. The inn needs to be the center of attention. People can easily get there. And if someone asks, where's the inn? Oh, it's the other side of town, mate. They'll be like, I can't be fucked to walk over there. I'd rather go to the next city, which is arguably further away. But they'll think to themselves, if a town creates... It has a certain infrastructure to the point where the point of recreation is far away from the center of it, then what the hell is the point of being a part of this town? What else is going to be in this town that I don't like? Alright? What if there's like a giant bundle of wheat in a field? Like, just in the town. That'd be ridiculous. And stone and stuff. Mess. Absolute mess. Fortunately for us, though, this is just an optical illusion, so we're fine. We're just here to trick people. Merv, stop eating your way through the secret door. That is bad. Merv is like, come on, man. I just need my fix. Fantastic. Right. Tell you what. We won't construct this right here, because I really do feel like having the opportunity of building the inn right here is very important for us. So I think we're just going to build a house right here and another one right here, just to cover up the back of the blacksmiths. I feel like covering up the back a little bit is going to be a good idea, and these buildings are going to be slightly smaller than the blacksmiths as well, so they should be able to slightly overshadow them. So let's get something like that done. Where the hell should this pop out of? That's a good point. Let me just fix in my sniffles. There we go. Fixing my sniffles is also the new book I'm making. Let's make sure we go for the similar design that we did over here, where it sort of pokes out a little bit. We have to make sure we get the dimensions done right here. So it goes in... We want to... Well, we don't actually want to mine... Yeah, we only want to mine out where the floor is. So this goes in about 4 by 3. And then the rest of the structure is 5 by 9. Okay, from the corner. So 4 by 3 here. This is going to go out by 1 block, so we have to make sure we're careful here. So 4 by 3. Like this. Beautiful. And then it's... What was it? 5 by 8? I'm not very good at remembering numbers. And I'm not good at this. In general. 5 by 9. I was close. 5 by 9. That seems very small to me. We could probably make this house a little bit bigger. In fact, we might be able to make a centerpiece for it. Oh, let's be careful here. Yeah, we might be able to make this bit have a middle. I like the idea of that, because the house would be slightly different. However, the problem we have right now is it's kind of too far away. So if we go out by... let's do 3 instead. And then let's go across like this. How's that? It might be one of those things where we might be able to make 2 houses. Or... like a weird house. I say a weird house. Like, all the houses don't have to look like this, right? Nah, they kind of do. I want to keep it nice and simple. I don't want to go crazy with things. So I think having a house like this, if we make it a bit smaller, how's that? I think generally that's a good idea because we can fit another house right here. If we do that, 3 across right there, we'll make sure to do that. How do I feel about doing this? We want to make sure the corners aren't weird. And right now, I feel like the corners will be quite strange. These houses will connect because they do go out by 1 extra block, so it's actually not going to be too great here. This is our floor. We have to remember that. So if we mine this out, the actual building is going to be at this point on the 2nd floor, because like we did with our normal design, it does go out by 1 block. This is fine because it's not close to anything at all. I'm just worried if the roofs are going to connect, which it looks like they probably will. Actually, it looks like they'll nearly connect. Is that good enough? I like the idea of this being an alleyway, though. Sort of going in the back. Or maybe like a weird sort of storage alleyway. Maybe get some bins, that kind of thing. I like the idea of that, although there's no back entrance. Now I want to make a restaurant and have like Gordon Ramsay just rummaging through bins, trying to find rotten bacon to scream at people about. Maybe that's there's a story for another time. Maybe I say a story. There's no story there. Nothing happened. Really, I'm not making things up. I am making things up. Does this actually go out by a little bit? It doesn't really go out by too much. I have to put that into consideration. I'm sorry I'm sniffling so much. It's probably quite annoying. It's a very important moment. Since we're sort of... I like the idea of making multiple houses at once. I think it's easier to do that. So we might want to just get rid of the stone and wood that we currently have right here. Make a house in that corner. Obviously, we're not going to make it diagonal. So if we just delete these. But we'll make it sort of at about this point. I'm going to actually go back a little bit with this house. I feel like that's a good idea. So if we do this. Oh, not like that. I think that's nice. The problem we have with the house right now is it's symmetrical, which I'm not really a big fan of. Not too much of a fan of, anyway. I think we'll get used to it. We'll see. The houses aren't really perfect. Tell you what, it could be longer, though. I think that's fine. As a house, that's a decent size. Maybe a family's worth. Rather than our hovels that we're making right now. Right here, we should probably have the doorway sort of slightly away from wherever the hell this house is. Wherever the hell are being right here. That's a good point. That's 1 block out. Okay, that's fine. So, let's see. Right around here, and then it sort of comes down by about this much. That way, we have a nice little garden area right here we can sort of block off with a fence. Maybe 1 block out. Well, we need to be 1 block out anyway, because the actual building tiles are going to be outside it. So I think we're all good with making a house right there. This bit's already done, so we can actually get the flooring done right here. How's our stone? It's not too bad. I think we have enough for 3 houses. The wood might be a bit of a problem, though. There should be just about enough wood. But we'll make sure we've got some wood... excuse me. Wood resources queued. So we'll get some timber. And we'll make 1,000 of it. Beautiful. We'll do the same with brick as well, because, no, I like the idea of keeping that stone right now. Although our stonemasons won't really be doing anything, and I think we have quite a few of them. Let's see, stonemasons. Yeah, we have loads. I mean, I kind of want them to start mining soon, that's the thing. I want our miners to actually get some mining done, but we need to get rid of these wolves first. Let's see, we've got 2 fires right there, and these wolves are getting a bit close for comfort. Just don't know how to deal with them easily. Like, they're just so spread out, it's annoying. And I mean, as soon as I get there, I may as well go take this guy out. And by that point, I might be quite low on health. Unless I go the opposite direction, but at that point, I'll be low at health just fighting that guy alone. If only they were skeletons, they would kill that guy. Oh well. Tell you what, though. Since we're not using them for the time being, we may as well micromanage this thing and turn them into miners. Oh, I do apologise. I seem to have got a cold during the Let's Play itself. That's quite strange. Not something that usually happens. Okay. Who are you? Islay, what are you doing? Oh, you're the blacksmith. Forgot about that. It's a good point. How many resources do we have right now? Let's see. You can make some copper. Can make 7. Alright there. How about ingots? Yeah, you can make 10 of those. May as well have you do something. And as for these strong ingots, which are, you know, pretty important, I would say you can probably make 20 of these because we're making 10 more solid ingots. So let's make 20 strong. Actually, we'll make 10. Strong ingots are actually quite important because we use them to make gates. A wolf has been spotted by Z903. Oh, bollocks. The farmers are in a revolt again. Okay. Z903 and all farmers. None of you have been told to charge the enemy, so I'm not sure why you keep doing it. It's getting kind of annoying, though. So, for nets, we'll get Stuart. Stand guard position and Usk. We'll keep Farkas here, because I want someone else at full health just in case Fournette gets attacked. Right, Z903 should be able to make it through that doorway before anything really bad happens. And there's 2 other doorways before that. Nope, pause. For some reason, Morrigan wasn't listening to my commands. Right, you guys can get back to work. Oh, bollocks. How the fuck did you get out? Did you jump down again? Drakeman, how are you alive? What is wrong with these farmers? Why are they so hostile? Right. It's just, it's only happening recently, but I guess recently we've become quite complacent with killing these wolves. We just sort of been, I say, lazy is probably a better word. Right, so Drakeman, make sure you go over there. I don't want you to come down straight away, because we actually got to kill these wolves. Alright, here we go. Oh, don't you run away. Don't you walk away. Merv's looking at me intently. He was like, "You sing with me, my lord." That's like this really shitty advert. Would you come play with me, my lord? Sure. Why not, love? Okay. Click. Oh. It's that game. That's right. I say that's right. I mean, I remember playing. There was a similar game that was similar to that. That came out. Actually, there's loads of those games. They're like cow clickers, really, aren't they? It's like cow clickers, like Farmville, but in a sort of long time waiting sim kind of thing. Like that's like Stronghold Kingdoms. I saw that and I was like, oh, I love the game Stronghold. This looks kind of cool, I suppose. And it did. Right, it was a bit suspicious because it did look like one of those games. I was like, you know what, Stronghold, great IP. Let's give it a go. Even though it's been going down this past few years, I still think the first one's a fantastic game. Let's go. Shit. It was another one of those games that was like, you can wait 20 years for this construct, or you could, you know, get premium. And then you have to wait 20 days instead. Great. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Can we kill these? Oh, they're dead. Oh my god, they're dead. Right, so they just walked over here for nothing. That wolf right there just got owned. We still got those guys who are hanging around, which I guess we could deal with right now. I want our archer to really go deal with it, but, I mean, I guess I'm fine. So those guys over there I want to go finish off. Because otherwise our archers, not archers, our farmers are going to be like, well, they told me it was fine. No, it's not fine. Stop doing that. Right, let's see. We get the full timber planks. Make sure we multitask at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. I like the idea of getting this done today. Timber planks. Then again, it's quite a lot of work to do. I'm not even going to bother my... Oh, that is mithril, though. It's fine. I'll make sure I keep the mithril. Right, we'll make sure... Right, well, yeah. We'll mine this stuff up. Mine, get the mithril, get the iron. That is all good. Now we'll make sure we designate a doorway. So let's see, our first floor was with umber bricks. And we did the same on this structure right here. Yep, let's stick to that design. Umber bricks and the chiseled version as well. Why is it selected over there? That was weird. We'll go around like this. Where's the doorway going to go on this one? Because we haven't defined the doorway in this building. I like the idea of that. Makes it look a little bit different. I think right here. I quite like the idea of the doorway being... Oh, maybe a bit back. Yeah. Really, around about here. Because it's random. I like that. Maybe a bit further as well. Because I want it to be defined like all the other doorways. Actually, let's make sure it's defined. When I say defined, I mean it's got like a barrier around it. Oh, we actually didn't do that with this doorway. That's fine, then we don't need to. If we're traditionally not doing that, then we don't need to do it. Yeah, okay, that's fine.